known as I Sierra the Furry or Mika Loves I Sierra, is a 27
I Sierra the Furry.
year-old TikToker from South Carolina. Sierra
Bro, this is giving major Umi vibes.
would find success on the platform after posting a number of cringy TikToks, finding infamy much in the same way, already being involved in
Oh
several
my god.
controversies. It's a tale of love, lust, and loss, and the explanation behind each of these might
Girls like this
surprise
are
you.
always
I Sierra
freaky.
got her start on the now
In
defunct
this,
social media platform
there's two of
Musical.ly.
her.
She was posting on there for quite some time until the app was
She
deleted
was a muser, chat. Remember Musicaliers were called musers?
and found great success producing the same kind of content that she produces today. Videos of her performing various skits, talk about her lifestyle as a furry, and
Is that a
posting
STEM toy?
voiceovers. After Musical.ly was
Tism
shut
toy?
down, like everyone else, she would migrate to TikTok, once again finding general
I
success,
try to
amassing
forget.
almost
You a
300,000
muser?
subscribers at her TikTok page's peak. Everything seemed to be going as well as it could. That is until I Sierra found herself in the first of many controversies. Sierra would be lip-syncing a song by 50 Cent and would mouth the N-word as it
No way! Chat, who gave her the N-word pass? But it didn't, just got turned into TikTok. Not like deleted. It ain't, so TikTok was already a platform, but yeah, I know what you mean.
came
It
up
got
in the song.
absorbed.
Her TikTok audience did not like this.
I
They said
regret
that
it.
even mouthing
Let
the
her
words
borrow
to the song
mine.
was not allowed, and
I did notice you've been talking differently lately too.
Sierra was dumbfounded by this. She said that she was merely singing and didn't mean anything by it. The first time that she did it, people weren't too upset, but after doing it 2 more times, they were pretty
Damn, bro, she stood on business. She said, and so what, I'll do it again.
angry. She would give half-hearted apologies on her TikTok page, neither owning what she had done or seeking true forgiveness for it. Sierra would do herself no favors when she was in yet another controversy
How do
soon
people
after.
like this get in controversy? Like,
This time it was for a number of comments that she had made about the LGBTQ community.
ah, bro, you can't look like this and be homophobic.
She said that she did
Her
not
dog
support
socks
it,
or
citing the
shoes.
Bible as her reasoning. This caused her even more hate than the previous controversy. People were
Well,
absolutely livid at what
damn, Manuel.
she had
It
said. A lot of her
tracks.
content was based around her identity as a furry, and homophobia
Bro, a homophobic furry?
seems to be a big no-no in their community. Needless to say, they were
Wait, furries are homophobic? What?
pretty pissed off about this, and it would lead to a lot of problems for her in the future. Because of disparaging comments
And a
that she
furry?
had
I thought furries were more gay than straight.
made in the past, I Sierra
It's
accumulated a
crazy.
decent following of haters. Not just casual haters,
Look, furry.
dedicated ones, who would dig into every aspect of her life to figure out anything they could use against her.
That's what I thought, Ali.
One of the first things they did
Bro, I know some legit real furries, Turk.
was to spread a rumor about
They're
Sierra's
pretty chill, the
passing,
ones I
going
know.
to extreme lengths to push this narrative. They
I
would
guess not,
create
babe.
news articles. They'd post about it on TikTok non-stop. Anything that
Being
they could do to
gay.
get under her skin. And one day, someone would figure out something that did just that. Sierra has a pair of homemade cardboard ears that go with her furry persona. They are pink and green, and as I just stated, she made them herself. And
But who
one fateful
knows?
day after a
Jason's a
TikToker
furry.
found
Shadow
out about
Critter.
Sierra's controversial stances, they would create a pair of cardboard ears identical to Sierra's. In the past, TikTok commenters had offered her sums of money to purchase these ears, and she always said that they were not for sale.
This is a pair of cat ears. I've seen you putting that butt plug tail. You really? Face to face. Yeah, most furries are good peoples, like Mango said.
So when this TikToker just stole her design, she was enraged.
You might be wondering why I'm pretty pissed off right now. Let me show you.
Imagine being pissed off over that picture. You saw me. I pulled it out. It went. Bloop.
Yeah. When I say my ears aren't for sale, I didn't mean just go and make your own ears. Guys, you're stealing my design. Stop it. Like, what is wrong with you? You cannot steal no one else's ears that they made. You're stealing my idea. And you can't do that. You can't just go around and do that. This is not right.
Bro, this person. Why is this person on the internet?
I made those ears with my own hands. My own 2 hands. And you think it's okay to steal them? No, it is not okay. What is wrong with you?
She yapping about.
I mean, if you want to make your own ears, use a different color. Not my colors. That's stealing. That's totally stealing. Stealing. You can't do that. What's wrong with you people?
Responses to trolling
Extract some statements.
usually only
What the fuck is this?
increase the activity by the perpetrators, and this case was
Wow.
no different.
Yeah, she's never had to deal with any adversity in her life.
Her TikTok comments began to be flooded by people saying that she now owned the colors pink and green, as well as other commenters saying
Like people like this obviously can't help but feed into these trolls, and then they feed into these trolls and have all these stories and rabbit holes and all this lore, and then someone makes a YouTube video about them, and then we're watching some random poor soul who doesn't know any better just get violated by internet users.
that she had absolutely no
Is she a
right to these
dinosaur?
designs, which is completely true. These ears are about as simple as it gets. You
Ghostface
could probably put
talks.
together something that looks similar
Is
in
that
5
her in the
minutes.
Made of
Ghostface
paper?
thing?
Does this sound like paper to you? Does that sound like
Dang,
paper to you?
slapping it.
No.
That's kind of hot.
Cardboard.
An emo
Get it
person.
right.
Hell
But she
yeah.
was adamant that this was her design and people couldn't just steal it, likening it to art theft, which ironically is the next controversy that she would find herself in. Her TikTok
Girl's pouring up.
content mostly consists
Like that
of
thing.
skits and dances, but there's also the occasional drawing. The reason this
Eating mac and cheese out of the Tupperware bowl is so real for me.
matters is because Sierra would
Like cardboard is any better. Look at Allie. She's like, paper? Like cardboard is any better? What is it? What does any of it matter? Who cares what it's made of? Bro, honestly, I nailed that Allie impersonation. It's in the Claire, bro. She's gonna be tweaking. She's gonna need a ride home.
try to pass someone else's drawing off as her
Okay,
own.
Brie.
She would post a
Brie.
TikTok of a
Oh
drawing
my god! Smash.
being
Wait, was that the point of this? What was the point of this video?
made, and the artist wasn't credited, so people thought that this was Sierra's. After being called out on it, she stated that she assumed everyone thought that this was another person's
Straight
artwork,
up.
and that she simply forgot to credit the person. But the
Credit your
real
furry
issue
artist,
ties into
chat.
her previous controversy, that she got so upset when the ears were copied, but it was okay for her to rip someone else's artwork. It's very hypocritical, and it turned even more people against her. People were so riled up that they began to dig into anyone that she associated with, eventually finding her TikTok boyfriend, Greg. Greg was a fellow
Oh,
TikToker
no.
who made puppet content. Along with his
A
puppet Stan,
puppeteer?
he would make TikToks about a variety of
You think about it, puppeteers are sexy. They're good with their hands and controlling their fingers.
things, mostly some
Greg.
simple comedic skits. Greg suffers from a learning disability and finds this
you
as a
don't
good
say.
outlet for his creativity. I don't know how Sierra found him in particular, but it seems like the only contact that the two have had is through TikTok comments. Eventually this
That's
would
not
lead to a
right,
relationship,
because,
a
bro,
very one-sided
she understands men
relationship.
and
I
you
believe
don't.
that she pressured Greg into being her boyfriend. A lot of people have talked about her relentless nature on TikTok, that she will comment and at you constantly, and Greg really never showed very much interest in her.
Bro,
So I
she's
think the
perfect.
relationship started when
She's
she wore him
obsessive.
down enough. Either way,
Hang
they
me
would
up.
officially be TikTok boyfriend and girlfriend. Greg had tried numerous times to break up with Sierra, the most infamous of which would be when he commented under one of her TikToks saying that he thought they should just be friends, only for
Damn,
Sierra to demand
not
that
in
he
the
takes the
comment
post
section. That's
down and replace
crazy.
it with a loving one. Sierra was very controlling and stalker-like towards Greg. She began to buy puppets of her own, even saying at one point that she was romantically interested in his puppet Stan, trying to use Stan
What?
as some kind of love triangle figure.
Of
But the real
catfish?
issues in their quote-unquote relationship
I want a
began when the
puppet
trolls
relationship.
found him.
She's so
Sierra's
mean.
trolls would track
But
down Greg's Facebook and start to flood it with hate messages. Things would get so
damn,
bad that
poor
Greg's twin
Greg.
sister would have to speak out on the matter in
If I
a now
liked someone
deleted
enough,
series of
you would get into
TikToks.
I am
puppetry.
so fucking sick and
Kinda
tired of it.
kinky.
It started on TikTok and now it's going on Facebook. I just came home from running a few errands and my
No offense, like, I get it, but like, millennials, like, love doing this. Alright, guys, I've seen it fucking enough. I saw the trolls on TikTok. Now you're trolling him on Facebook. Enough is enough. He's a good kid. Leave him alone, guys. You know, you had your fun. Now fuck off. Cut the shit. Like, the millennial, like, enough is enough, like, videos are so funny to me. Because I'm like, bro, it's just gonna make it worse. Like, this is what they want. Like, they want a millennial cut the shit video. Like, this is all part of it. They've done this to millions of people. Like, the best thing, like, literally the best thing you can do to ever get back at trolls is to, like, literally give them no attention. Just act like it didn't even happen. Because, like, they just crave attention and, like, some sort of engagement, whether good or bad. They don't give two fucks.
brother comes down the steps. I'm shaking right now. And he's like, do you remember the photo I posted on Facebook that I made of the Count from Sesame Street? Now, mind you, we're twins. We're 22. But his brain,
22?
just to get people to understand, if you're fucking stupid, his brain is still at a 5-year
She's not even a millennial. She's 22. She's a Gen Z. She's making millennial ass videos like this.
old level. But it just really bothered me that when my brother came into my room and he told me about the hate comments, he started crying. That's what made me really fucking
Oh, she
upset.
said 32. Is 22 in the room with us?
Because I've never seen him in a
She
position
looks
where he was gonna
bad.
cry over something
Yeah.
that a lot of people had said bad things about him. I've never seen him cry like that.
Though her relationship with Greg had now ended,
She
it
looks
didn't mean that her
greasy.
love quest was over. After the breakup with Greg, there would be a number of men she
What if he
interacted with
was like? What if he's like, next TikToker cynicalul? Not much is known about, and I was just thrown in there.
who she
A random
referred to
lover.
as her internet little brothers.
quest.
These internet
A
little
love
brothers were
conquest.
prospective romantic partners for Sierra, fellow
That'd be
TikTokers who
crazy.
she had an attraction to and wanted to cultivate a relationship with. She saw the title
think
of
of,
Little
like, the
Brother
Spanish
as the perfect jumping
conquistadors.
off point
Or
for
I'd
this.
ship.
I believe there were about 4
Eh.
little brothers in total, each one leaving Sierra
And Krusty, she looks like she has bad hygiene. Just like she smells like GameStop, like an old sweaty GameStop.
for various
Home
reasons. One of
Alabama.
them left because he was getting messages non-stop.
What the fuck? Is that an Andy Griffith shirt? Where the fuck did she even find that?
Another one left because he found out about Sierra's previous statements on gay people. But the most infamous
And
of
that
these little
hair.
brothers is a fellow
Is it so
TikToker
hot and
named
greasy?
Sammy. Sammy would spend 2 years as
Her
Sierra's
plastic
internet little brother,
and
saying
cat
that he
piss.
really regrets this, and it was nothing but constant harassment from Sierra.
All right, I'll tell you, but it's going to be one heck of a train ride, so here we go. So 2 years ago, I found
Damn.
this person, Sierra, on TikTok on the
This guy, where the fuck is he? This is lighting. Where is he at? Looks like he's like in an interrogation room. That's Greg. Nah, this is one of her other lovers.
For You page, and so I joined her live stream. And I noticed she was a little bit sad considering the fact that her old internet brother Ryan blocked her because she didn't support LGBTQ, which I was unaware of at the time because I didn't know that was the
Which I was unaware of, so my association with her does not make me anti-LGBTQ.
reason that he blocked her.
He's hot.
So then I
hiding
decided to
from
step
her,
in and
literally.
propose to be her new internet brother. Little did I know that was a
Kinda.
mistake. Because ever since she accepted me as her internet brother, did I know
Look at this retainer.
that was a mistake.
Like, bro, you couldn't make him up in a lab like a more stereotypical nerd.
Because ever since she accepted me as her internet brother, she has done
Internet
nothing
brother.
but ping me non-stop, almost daily to weekly to monthly, for 2 years. So I kindly asked her to stop pinging me so much. And she would always bring up a bunch of excuses like how much she wants to express her love and saying that her disability was the problem even though it wasn't. To basically make a long story short, I want to move on from this, but she still doesn't.
Sammy was not the
Damn.
first or the last internet
Actually.
little brother, but he brought to light just how aggressive Sierra was about maintaining contact. When these little brothers tried to
Bro,
break
this is the type of obsessive I want. Like, messaging me all the time, trying to keep contact.
things off with her, she will make these weird TikToks
Copying all
where
my
she
hobbies.
tries to summon them back. This has happened numerous times.
Yes, try to summon me? Oh my god. Let me shut up. They do not. I want someone to summon me. And go clean you 10,000 texts 24 hours.
And some are creepier than others.
Eat
I
soup.
assume that maybe once this worked, that after a summoning video, someone got back in contact with her, so she's been doing it ever since. And I wish I could say that this was the end of her obsession with a romantic partner, but the truth is that it was only the beginning. Sierra
She's a
hasn't
lover
had
girl.
any internet little brothers as of late. The dedication that she had for them is now poured into fictional characters. There are two characters in
Just like
particular that
Umi.
Sierra seems to have a fondness for. First of which is Stryker from the show
No way.
Hell of a Boss. She is a
Not Hell
huge
of a
fan of
Boss.
that show.
Buy some monster and some fucking cocaine. A hopeless romantic.
It's very ironic as a great many people that work on that show are involved in the community that Sierra seems to dislike so much. She is also a big fan of the show Lazy Town, with her favorite character
Lazy Town.
being Robbie Rotten. Robbie Rotten, portrayed by Carl Stephenson, has been the
What?
subject of countless internet memes. The voice behind not only You Are a Pirate, but also We Are Number One. Sierra is a huge fan of Robbie's. One of my
What the
favorite
fuck?
videos that she's
Poster
ever done
Nightly.
is her explaining
was
why
hot.
she likes Robbie so much. I don't know why, but I get missionary vibes from it, as if I've given 5
What?
minutes of my time to hear about the Church of Robbie.
Hello everyone, I'm here to talk to you about Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town. For those who didn't grow up watching Lazy Town, you're missing
Why the fuck is she a giant monster peering in through my front door? What the fuck?
out on one cool guy. When I watched him as a kid, I was like maybe 10 to 12 years old when I first watched Lazy Town. And let me tell you, Robbie Rotten, I hated him as a kid. I seriously did, because he didn't care about anyone but himself. He only cared about, being lazy. That's all he ever cared about.
Real.
He don't care about singing, no dancing, no
For real.
nothing, no activities. And worst of all,
Missionary
he
vibes.
hates Sporticus. Sporticus is the hero of Lazy Town, who wants to be active and motivated and eat sports candy all the time.
Chat, isn't this crazy? Like, all the things you've done in life, all the experiences, all the breakups, all the pain, the bills, the tragedy. You're just sitting here watching this fucking human being yap about Lazy Town. My hometown vibes. I yap like this sometimes.
So Robbie puts on a disguise
Billy
and acts like
Loomis.
someone he's not, and the kids just fell for whatever Robbie's doing with them. Sometimes he's mean, sometimes he's hilarious, sometimes he's
I'm
just
for it, me
straight up
too.
a really good, awesome guy, and he is. as an
Now
adult
you
now,
guys have knowledge and lore on some random internet person that no one else knows.
I realized to learn to like Robbie for some reason. And I'm glad I got to like him now.
Make no mistake, this is not a
She's horny
friendship
for
kind
him.
of love that
Is
she
he-
has for
It
Robbie.
was
If you need
random.
proof, look no further than her 3-part series, Broken Friendship. The series is about Sierra and Robbie's
Looking out
friendship.
perspective,
Sierra
that's
and Robbie
deep.
were the best of friends. They did everything together
Why is
until
he-
the day that Robbie lied about their friendship and Sierra had to cut him off. But of course, she took him back, only to be attacked by Blitz from hell of a
What the fuck? They fucking 360 no-scoped her ass. Oh my god.
boss, left comatose for months, and presumed to have passed on, to awaken from your coma, to see Robbie sitting at your bedside the whole time. He then takes you back to
They
his
missed,
lair,
I
where you
think.
dance and have fun. Eventually, Robbie takes your hand to show you around town. And that's the end. At least for now, the series is ongoing. In fact, she plans to release a whole Lazy Town reboot episode, which I personally cannot wait to watch. Though she lost her old
She
TikTok
tweaking.
page
Is
with
that a
300,000
Wattpad? I like it.
subscribers, she has found a modicum of success with a new one. And I gotta say, some of the videos that she's made
That hair
are
product she's
unintentionally
putting in there is
hilarious.
Every
terrible.
time when I freaking cosplay a character, my hair always messes up. And I freaking hate it, okay? I just freaking hate it. I just do. Because
Who the
every time I
fuck is
cosplay,
she
I move
supposed
too
to
much.
be?
I move too
Hitler?
much. Freaking Heaven. I move too much, right? And this type of crap happens to me. Like, it falls out. I have to redo it again. I am sick and tired of everything that's been
The
happening to me.
stash is
It's the worst of
insane.
my life. I gotta fix this one day, hopefully. I don't know what to do. But it's getting
It exploded.
very stressful and annoying. I hate it. Also, I can't get this back on. I'm screwed. I'm screwed, guys. What I can't. I just can't. But I just want to explain
What's
something
she
right
going
here.
on about? She's a cowboy.
I understand you guys like my Lola Bunny cosplay, but like my makeup is awful. I don't understand how this could get this many likes. Like it's insane. Like I don't understand you guys sometimes. I mean, you guys
hello.
are great, but like, why? My makeup is awful in this one.
Bro, that's me when I have a TikTok blow up. I'm like, guys, seriously, why are you showing so much love? I look terrible. Guys, for real. I know I look good, but seriously, guys, like, for real? Like, okay.
Especially around the eyebrows, they're way too awful. But you understand my point here. And I have a lot of comments replying that I'm so fine and everything. Like, how am I fine when the makeup is so bad? That's what I want to know.
Me.
I really appreciate you guys liking this video because I never thought I would pull it off. And yes, I will make more Lola
Year
Bunny
for
cosplay for you
Halloween.
guys. If you want me to, that is.
Between her cosplays
Yes,
and making
please,
skits,
more Lola
she's
Bunny.
definitely kept herself busy, which is much better than what she was doing, I suppose. It seems like her obsession with Robbie has really kicked into overdrive lately. She's been seeing some success with her Broken Friendship series and wants to keep making Robbie content. She has also developed an obsession with Steve Irwin, making a number of
Steve Irwin is lit.
edits about him.
Okay, I
Both
get
Robbie
behind
and
that.
Steve are now passed away,
We'll
so
say they
this
get
is a
all
bit disturbing.
fine.
That, along with the amount of harassment that her TikTok little brothers got,
The
are
fuck was
amongst
wrong
the
with her
worst
pinky?
things that Sierra has done. She's pretty tame in comparison.
Why does it say sharing the story about my overlapping toes? Why are we sharing that story?
To the majority of people that we cover on this channel, and seems to be truly trying to learn from her mistakes and improve. But she will continue to face problems
Her
on
head is
any
the
social
exact
media
shape of
platform
like a
she
squash.
uses. due to the
Pumpkin.
amount of unintentionally funny
TMI.
content that she produces. Being as she has stated before that she will never stop posting TikToks, I highly doubt that this is the end of the story. It might just be the beginning.
Nah, Sierra's gonna live on forever. Forever.